Hi, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. You're actually my first guest.
Hey, come up.
Starting off big. All
Start of
right.
a week.
So, first things first, who is Tykoon the Misfit?
Tykoon the Misfit. I'm a artist coming out of Richmond, Virginia. I've been rapping for about 6 years now. Um, Humble guy that really doesn't have much to say, but I got a lot to say when the beat drops. You know what I'm saying? 26-year-old, just humble guy trying to come up in the music game.
Nice. So, are you from Richmond originally?
Originally, no. I was born in California. I'm a military brat, so um, I was only pretty much born in California. Then after that, we moved to Florida, and then moved to New York, and then at some point we came down to Virginia. So
Nice. That's like a lot of different influences. Uh,
right.
so what got you into music?
I was playing basketball at first, but due to injury, I wasn't able to do that. And so to keep from just getting into trouble and hanging out with the wrong crowd, I actually was just introduced to it by a friend. And then from there, when I started doing it, I actually enjoyed the fact that I could express myself freely and I could actually hear myself, and I thought I sounded pretty good. So from there, I've just been doing it since.
Nice. That's really cool. Does uh, does your friend still rap?
Not as much as I do.
So, who do you say are your biggest musical influences? Like, aside from the people who actually like got you rapping.
As in artists themselves as biggest influences.
I mean, I guess it could be rappers. That's like, I guess what I was getting at. But anyone?
Um, my biggest influence with music, I would say, I have a couple actually. Eminem, I'd say Ludacris, Ace Hood. I listen to him a lot. Starting out, Ti. Just their delivery and just on how they could put words together, and of course Tupac as well. Um, but just how they delivered music and how they could almost paint a picture and describe exactly what they're talking about. I thought it was something that I'd actually want to learn to do, and I've always been a person that doesn't really like to try and imitate somebody else. So I kind of took just what I'd learned from them and then bring my own twist into how I present my words.
Hmm. I was gonna say like, I definitely see like the lyrical quality there, but I don't see a lot of their influences in your own like stuff's pretty unique. So, out of all those artists, like, if you had to pick three albums to listen to indefinitely, like you're stuck on a desert island, no Wi-Fi, what three albums would you pick?
That's a tough one. I'd pick my All or Nothing album.
All right.
I'd pick. There's a lot I'd choose from, and I only have three.
Yeah, you got two left.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad I picked me first. Uh, I'd say Luda Chicken and Beer album, and then what last one would I be stuck with and I'd be alright with? Any Tupac album. It wouldn't even matter which one.
All right. Solid choices. And that actually sort of leads into my next question. Do you listen to your own music? I always wonder, like, for musicians, like, I guess I wouldn't want to make music I wouldn't listen to, but I don't know if I'd listen to my own music.
I think I listen to my music the most because I mix down and I engineer my own music. So, in a just the work aspect, yeah, I do listen to myself more. But in just like regular personal life hanging out, it's probably even.
Hmm.
I have my music on shuffle as well as other artists on shuffle. So it's pretty even in my personal life. But no, I'm not running around listening to myself all day.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite Tycoon song?
To my favorite one, I got a couple. Off of the All or Nothing album, I'd say Numb, No Problems, The Message. I have another song called Move Like That. I haven't even dropped yet. I'm doing a video for that, so I won't drop that yet. Yeah, those would be my favorites. I don't have one one favorite.
Yeah, I heard a move like that on another interview you did, and that was like a pretty fire performance.
Word, appreciate it, appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite bar you've ever written? Like released, unreleased?
My favorite bar I've written. I've never been asked that. That's actually a good question. Um, it'd probably be from the Numb song. And the favorite bar there, what did I say? I said something ill too, but I think it went over a lot of people's heads. How'd that
Mm-hmm.
go? Uh, I said it was so fire. Hold on, I want to get the whole thing. Like the whole thing.
All
What
right,
is
take
that?
your time. I feel like that happens a lot where I'll go back and listen to a song and I'll have slept on like a crazy good song just because I won't actually have understood the whole thing.
Right. Um. So I said, da-da-da-da-da. Let's set the record straight. I've been fighting for a dinner plate, all my gifts that don't ever resonate. So you wonder why I'm violent and I'm filled with hate. You gotta wonder where the evil is. What's the reason why it's gonna thrive? How I took a whip and threw it in the drive. Killing many, are they really innocent? I couldn't say because they all disguised. Yeah, that was
Mm,
my favorite that song.
that's nice. Um, so I was just watching your videos and going through your catalog. You have a really high production value, like not even just the video itself, but the
Hmm.
production's usually pretty good. Like, where do you make all those connections, and what does good mixing and production look like to you?
In production, as in with just the video or the music meshing with the video.
I mean, mostly the music, but all three. Because I was just looking at the video that's on the screen now. It's like, wow, that looks like a movie.
So I try and depict whatever I'm saying because some people are actual visual understanders. So I try and depict whatever the video is to actually paint a picture of what the song's about in a sense. So the song that's I'm gonna mix that to my own liking. So since I mix my own, of course, that's what's gonna reflect in the music.
Mm-hmm.
But for the video wise, I try to have enough scenes and things going in the video for you to be able to just paint a picture and to tell a story of what's going on without me having to actually have the exact words of the video. So I just needed to mesh. So there's an overall topic, or sometimes I might just throw something out there just as something going on in the video. But the key to it is just to make sure that the message of the lyrics are understood.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it depends on the vibe of the song. I'd say it's not anything that's a certain way.
And we're back. Sorry about that brief technical difficulty.
All good, all good.
All right, so what would you say good mixing and production looks like to you, and what is your creative process like? You said you mix your own music,
Right.
and I mean you don't use a ghostwriter either. So what does it look like top to bottom?
To start, I always pick the beat first. Actually working on learning how to make beats now because I'm like, well, I already write and mix. I might as well make the beats too.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick those first because I feel like I could write without using a beat, but it's like I think you spend more time trying to find the beat instead of actually getting the beat, working on it, fixing it to your liking, and then going ahead and rapping on it. So I pick the beat first. Then I try and find the hook first. If I'm gonna put a hook in there, sometimes I don't even feel like making a hook, so I'll just write bars the whole time. And then from there, just the vibe, feeling the vibe for the song. Once I find the vibe of the song, it's more. It doesn't even really matter what I say. I think I throw myself into the zone. So I'm not stopping until I finish writing, and by that time I'll be writing bars, taking bars out, putting some back in, mixing some with others. And from there, I'd say it's a good, depending on the song, 3 to 4 day process, just going straight at it.
Hmm.
So It's that's my thought process, and I really go off of how I feel as well. Because some days I just don't. If I can find a beat that matches how I feel, then that's the beat I'm picking.
Gotcha. I was looking at like methods of writing songs, and some people start with the title. Like, where does the title come into play for you? Is it like after you hear the beat? Is it after you write the verse? Is it before?
At the end.
At the end?
Yep.
Hmm. Nice.
Cause
So, oh, I'm sorry.
because sometimes I'll write a song and the title of the song has nothing to do with anything I was talking
Oh.
about.
So what are some of your career goals? Like, what do the next 5 years look like? What does like success look like to you?
Success. I want to be actually touring more than actually just trying to getting booked for shows, getting paid for shows. In the music sense, I want to have a nice, steady, strong fan base, consistent fan base, and I'm actually aiming to get that faster than 5 years. But 5 years, I at least want to have that consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Touring overseas, definitely. See, in 5 years, I expect to have, if not five, 3 or 4 albums dropped as well. And actually bring a couple more artists onto the team as well.
Nice. Are you scouting anyone right now?
I have a couple. I have to work on their consistency though.
Mm-hmm.
The work ethic's important to me, and if you're not showing that that's what you really want to do, then don't waste my time. So,
Yeah.
I'm breaking them out of that because I don't think not everybody starts out as just having a hard work ethic. Sometimes they got to be molded into having a passion for what they do. So, but other than that, yeah, they're consistent. Just work on them a little bit and get their confidence up. That's important as well.
Now that you like actually rap, do you view it differently than when you were just a fan?
What do you mean?
Like sometimes I'll listen to music as like a consumer of rap, but like, is your perspective different as someone who actually creates rap?
Yep.
How has that changed?
It's changed because I can hear certain things in songs that I would have never been able to hear before. Or I wouldn't even guess it. Like, when when you hear a verse, you be like, oh yeah, he definitely punched right there. He stopped. He didn't go all the way through with that.
Yeah.
So, different things like that. The sound quality, I don't think, as an artist, you hear a lot of things that a regular ear wouldn't hear just because you hear so much. So I think it's more technical now when I hear something, other than just seeing how it meshed together.
So do you think that makes you appreciate it more, or does that make you think like, oh wow, this is trash? Like, because there's so much bad rap out there, does that make you like more critical, or do you enjoy it more?
Having a more technical ear for it, I actually enjoy it more. Being that because I think I enjoy rapping and I enjoy actually mixing. I enjoy mixing music as well, but I think at times I like mixing it more than I like actually just listening to it or just rapping.
Gotcha. Is your family involved in your music at all? Because I think I saw your brother in the background of the music video, like just like bullying, like he's like behind the fence in one of them.
Yeah, I had my sister in one of them. Yeah, it's pretty much, I like to include people that I'm actually around. It just seems more genuine to me to have people that you actually know and you hang around than to have people that just are props, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. But that's how I started off. But now I'm branching out to actually using people that aspire to do the things that I'm trying to do. So if I'm making a video that's almost like a movie, I like to recruit actors or models in for it because that's actually what they like to do. So it helps get them out as well. So
it must be real tough working with models instead of your sister.
It's completely different. It's completely different.
So is your family like really supportive?
Yeah, they are. They buy CDs, they listen to it, they come to shows. And I think I started with that because my mom was coming to shows when I first started, and I would cuss the whole song through the whole show. And I was like, It's not bad, but when you just cussing all the time, you really not everybody wants to hear it. It makes it kind of like just hard to listen to. So now I started working on it. I've been doing it for a while now where if I do curse, I can curse, but I don't curse just like in every other bar or nothing like that. Sometimes I don't curse at all. Sometimes I may say like a curse word or two, but that's just because I thought it sounded good right there. But yeah, all the cursing is not really needed. And I was always taught that when you're using curse words, you're too lazy to use the vocabulary. So,
gotta make some stuff mom can bump. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool.
You're right.
So why should people care about your career and listen to your music?
They don't have to. I make the music. Yeah, I make the music for me.
I didn't expect that.
I used to be big on caring what other people thought about it. But I think because if a person goes so hard trying to make it sound so good to everyone, then you'll never please yourself. So I make the music for me, how I feel like it should be. And I try and think of concepts with songs that other people can relate to, but it's all really my story. So with that, if you relate to it, word, I still get a lot of people that be like, that's not for me. I'm like, cool. You probably don't like all them words in your songs. That's cool. You like noise. I like words. I mean, so I think if you happy with how you make music and you make in yourself making music, then if somebody else doesn't like it, then I don't really care.
I mean, that's what's up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Somebody's going to appreciate it. So.
Nice. So what frustrates you about like the music scene nowadays?
Everybody's doing it, which is freedom of speech and all that, I guess. But it's really hard if you hear. I think hip hop is at its best point right now, but as in it's the best because there's so much variety. But I think what I don't like about it is that a lot of things that I wouldn't say are my favorite are the things that get pushed the most and get the most attention. And it's pretty hard for a local person or someone just starting if they're actually looking to get gigs or anything like that. You really got to almost jump out the window or know somebody. And that's just being that so many people do music now. But also, I think what I also don't like is streaming. I hate it.
Why is that?
Streaming, the value of a song isn't as much as it should be. So think about it like, okay, we used to get CDs, CDs and vinyls and whatnot. That was $10 to $13, maybe even $15, depending on what store you went to. So now you can download a whole album for free. And anytime you play the song, we probably get like 0.08 cents every time you play a song. So you can sell the song by itself and that's 99 cents. That's $1. Okay, I guess I'll take $1. It's a song. But if you never buy it and you just listen to it over and over and over, artists aren't really getting their credits due.
Gotcha.
So getting a portion of where it took us, it could have took us days to do that song. We only got paid 0.08 cents for days.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, so that part I don't like, but I mean, there's ways around it. You just gotta, it's still a product, so you gotta learn how to market your product. So there's ways around it and to figure it out. It's just the general pay. If say that was just minimum wage, that's pretty messed up. Yep.
All right. So, if you could start your music career over, what would you do differently?
I would have actually went to school for it. And yeah, I think if I would have been able to start it over, I think it would have started before me doing it, that I would have decided to do it. But I didn't know. When you don't know you're going to be good at it, you try something, you're like, damn, I was good at it. I could have been did this. Because I didn't start doing music till 20. So I'm like, damn, I'm late already. So
yeah, you got kids on like SoundCloud rapping at like 8 years old.
Right.
So if you didn't go to school for it, how'd you learn to mix and like do stuff like that?
Playing by ear. Just pressing buttons, see what it sounds like, trying to distinguish it between the next button. Volume, trial and error. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not hard. It just takes patience.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want to do it, you're not gonna figure it out. But if you actually want to, it's nothing to it.
So like with all the trial and error associated with like music and like the music industry, what failure would you say you value the most, like through all this?
A failure that I've had?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any failures at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any failures. I might have. No, I don't really have any regrets on anything I did. I actually like how I did it.
Nice. That's good. So you mentioned earlier that you're looking to bring other people on, and I know a guy. No, I'm just playing. No, but like I don't know. You said you value like work ethic. It seemed like you value that pretty highly. But
Yeah.
personally, would you say are you more hardworking or are you more smart?
Am I more hardworking or am I more smart? I think I'm more hardworking. Still smart, but I think I'm more hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm even one of those people that took the long way around to get to where I was supposed to be. So yeah, I think just for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I only asked that because it's like, just for any listener, like me and you know each other.
Mm-hmm.
We met in like a pretty like I feel like intense workplace where it was like a lot of people who were just dumb, just like did not make it. Like literally, like they just didn't get to hit the floor or anything. All right, so if you had to recommend one piece of media, it could be like a book, a movie. Heck, it could be like a painting. I don't know what sort of stuff you're into on your own time, but like, what would you recommend? Like one thing that is like required viewing or listening.
The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. That's a book.
Oh, what's that about?
It's actually a book, and it gives you tips, and it basically tells you and actually gives stories of other people of how you can actually learn to you let your money work for you more than working for your money. So it helps build saving. Just understand how money works in the world and how even though you may not have it all at once, that you can still save it little by little and take advantage of the amount that you have in order to build the money that you have around you. I think it's a great read.
Nice. Solid answer. Can you impersonate any rappers?
Nope. Nope. I honestly, in shows, sometimes I can't remember my words. I definitely can't impersonate nobody else.
No.
Nope.
So, could you impersonate yourself? I just thought this would be like a fun question to sort of like end on.
If I was somebody else, I think I could impersonate myself with the things I say.
What would be like a Tykoon the Misfit sort of line? Or like,
I really don't care what we're doing. I'm gonna just be riding my own wave anyway.
all right, I could see that.
Yeah. That and what else? I don't want any smoke. I said it all the time.
Words to live by. Also, do you mind if I put like your government out there? Because I feel like you have a perfect name. If not, it's all good.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
All right, so I feel like you have a pretty exceptionally like good sounding name. Why do you how do you choose Tykoon the Misfit over your government, which I feel like is just like a good straightforward name?
Well, as a kid, of course, all they have is Johnny jokes, like because there's so many Johnnies that were characters and different people that you hear something about that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about that. So I like it's weird to call yourself something else, but it's also weird to call yourself say your name as well. You ever said your name? And, well, other than saying, "Hey, my name is so and so," it's just like,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to say me. And then I thought about it just with doing music. I didn't know at what point I was going to get to. I didn't want any other company or any other entity trying to take my real name and use it as something for them to make money. So I changed it all together.
Gotcha. That's a lot of foresight.
Yeah, I think about thinking a lot. Somebody told me that.
Yeah. So, do you have any upcoming events or projects that are going to drop soon?
Right now, I actually just dropped Out of Context. I dropped that this Monday that just passed, actually. It can be found on tykoonthemisfit.com. And I'm going to tell you how to spell it because I just can't do anything like everybody else does. So I spelled it different. It's spelled TYKOONTHAMISFIT.com. So you can find all of the albums I've dropped over the past couple of years. Out of Context, I've dropped as well. I'm available on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Google Play. What else they play? Amazon, Spotify. All of the streaming platforms I'm on it, so I can be found there anywhere. Yeah, but Out of Context, it was not even planned. I'm not even gonna lie about it. It was something I just thought of one day, and I said, "Hey," because I'm trying to learn the business aspect as well. So I was gonna take a break this year, but I can't just sit here and not rap. So I have written enough songs to where I was able to put together a small project. It's 7 songs, and yeah, I just did the thing. I just didn't want to sit on it no more. I have so much music just sitting on the side that even while I'm almost finished with my next album, I thought I could still drop something else at the same time.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you coming on and doing the show. Thanks for your time. I'll have links to everything in the description, all the social media
What?
platforms, and the album where you can purchase it. Anyway,
What?
that's Tykoon the Misfit.